Bueno, pues ahora mismo muy buenas noches desde Eurorelinchu. Hoy tenemos una invitada muy especial. Participa en el Supernova, es su cuarta vez, ya participó en 2014, 2018 y 2019 y ahora en 2023 vuelve. Esperamos que como su canción ella no sea Beaten Down. Lava Car, Katrine Miller.
Lavacar. Nice to meet you guys. That was good.
La Pacar, Katrine. How are
Unai?
you today?
Oh, okay.
I'm really good, thank you.
Unai?
Let's see. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So, how are you feeling? How do you feel? David has said right now that you have participated four times with this. Why did you decide to participate so many times?
One more time. The first one was 2014, I think. So it's almost 10 years ago, the first time. That first time ever on stage. So my first performance on stage, which went like maybe not that good. But it was a really cool experience. Then I had a couple of years like a break. And then I participated two more times. So this will be my fourth time. And yeah, I think it's a nice way to like show your music and like show your artist, because there's a lot of people watching, not only here in Latvia, like outside as well, which is really nice. So this time I felt like this would be a great time to try one more time. So we'll see how it goes.
You are from Latvia, but you were born and
Got it.
raised in Sweden. What influence has Swedish culture in your music?
Wow, Swedish culture. Like Swedish and Latvian culture are not like super different, but of course there are differences. I think I don't know if it has that much impact on my music, but I have a lot of like artists from Sweden that I like. That is like Sara Larsson and Molly Sandén, which those two are really good Swedish artists. Because and I like their music, so of course they like inspire me. But for like culture wise, I don't know, it obviously has formed me as a person, but yeah. I don't really know actually.
Omar?
Omar?
Let's talk about your song of this year, your ballad of this year. How was the feedback that you received when the song makes public?
I've gotten a lot of like different comments about the song. The song is not finished product. It's gonna be completely down now this week. So I've had positive comments. People liking the class. So like a bit different from what I've done previous years. So I think that's interesting as well. So yeah, I think both good and bad comments as always.
Unai?
And
And
I'm going to
But
ask you
I feel
a little tricky
good.
question. If you had to select a movie or a series that your song has to be like the principal theme of that series or film, what film or series will it be?
Ooh, that's a really good one. Because of me having two kids lately. But okay, that's a really interesting. I like romantic movies, so obviously it's gonna be something like that. I don't know. That's a good question. I think I have to think about that one a little bit.
Okay, we can proceed and go to the maybe another question, and after that we can ask.
Yeah.
David,
Okay.
Um, Latvia started to participate in Eurovision in 2000 and it gave us a lot of iconic and wonderful performances. So, as a Latvian, what
Mm.
what of the songs that represented Latvia on the Eurovision Song Contest is your favorite?
Oh, it has to be Aminat, Love Injected. I really like that song, and I think a lot of other people liked it as well because she did really good. She I liked her voice and her like performance was. I think hers must be my favorite so far.
and I want to. It's a 2-on-1 question for myself.
Mhm.
What's the main message, the main story that you want to say, that you want to give to the world with your song, and what are the difference with
Mhm.
this edition with this your song of this year with not the first, because as you told us was the first time in the States, but the other two times, what are the differences between that times that you went to the Supernova and this year?
Mhm. With the like the message with the song is I wrote it actually 10 years ago, so it has been with me for a long time.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been with me, so no one else has obviously heard it
Hmm.
before. But back then, I remember I was uh, like heartbroken, and I was in a pretty not bad place,
Hmm.
but like through the years, like more things has come with it. So for example, the let's say like this, the meaning is doesn't matter how hard it is in your life, if it's within yourself or with your loved ones, or for example the war like in Ukraine and the demonstrations in Iran, like doesn't matter how heartbroken, there's always something that makes you want to fight, that makes you want to keep going and stuff. So that's it, like find the strength within to keep going. So that's that's like the message. And with the if we compare to other years, I'd say will be much more emotional, and it's gonna be like more
Hmm.
emotional, and yeah, I
Um,
think that's another
It's more
thing. So
it's more
always
personal, I
keep
think, no?
fighting, but it's in yourself.
Okay,
Okay.
and I wanted to ask you that you and we have talked about you being 3 times in the Supernova. So being so many times, what have you learned of those times for doing it for doing those things in this time you are going to perform?
Oh, I've learned to always to believe in yourself more, to believe that you can do the things you want to, because when you're a bit younger, first time I was like 18 or something, so I was and I didn't myself as much, which people could see. So believing in yourself, that you can do it, and be more emotional, and have fun. I think that's like
um,
3 things that I've learned, and yeah.
besides your song this year, you have a lot of com- a lot of competition this year. So, if besides your song, who do you want to win Supernova this year?
I want to win.
Besides yourself.
No, but it's really hard. It's this year, I think, like every song has something that is really good. But I have to say that I really like the slower songs this year. So yeah, the slower songs are really and like I said, there's something good with every song. So I think it's hard to decide which one is the best.
Maybe I can ask for for mainly your experiences for your songs, because I watched your career, not only the 4 times that you went to Supernova, all the songs that you sang. What were your inspirations in for making your songs?
uh, like all songs that I write are most like things that have happened or is happening in my life. So whether it's a good period in my life or a bad, like 90% of what I'm writing is something that has happened in my life or something that I feel. So uh, breakups, or like it's easier to write songs when there's something bad in your
Yes,
life.
it's easy
And
because
that sounds really sad, but I think
it's your personal feeling. So I think if you have your inspiration in
yeah,
yourself.
yeah. And also when sad, sometimes it's easier
Mhm.
to write a song than like talk to people, or because when you're happy and everything's fine, then everything's fine and you just
Yeah.
continue on with your life. But when things are write songs, and not all of them must be like super sad, they're not like super sad songs, but the like how to say, the meaning of the song maybe
Mhm.
is more like sad.
Unai?
Well,
Life
David has asked you,
experience,
uh,
most likely.
yeah, David has asked you before what was your favorite Latvian song in Eurovision. So I wanted now, what is your favorite song in Eurovision besides the one that Latvia has sent to the festival?
Has to be Loreen, Euphoria. I really like that song. Not only because she's from Sweden. A super like emotional song, and something back then that was kind of something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I really like that, and I heard that she's gonna participate this year again. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Um, did you hear? There are now three songs that are now the ones who are going to be in Liverpool. There are Belgium,
Mhm.
Albania, and
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Have you listened to any one
Mm.
of them?
Mhm. No, I didn't know. I didn't know. Not yet. I have to do it like after this interview. I have to listen to them. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite song of the last year?
Last year, I think I actually really liked the Ukraine.
Nice.
I know that it's like that was like a stage maybe that they won. I think that was pretty good. But I also liked England a lot. So
Oh.
Sam Ryder.
both of them, the
Yeah.
like first and second song, those were I think.
Uh,
Um,
But there has been a lot of good songs here.
we want to ask you about the staging. We know that sometimes Latvia don't offers too much in the scenarios for the Supernova, but in case that you can pay, how can you imagine your staging for your song this year?
Like this stage, it's gonna be. I can't tell you like a lot because because it
Little,
hasn't been
details if
like
you can.
filmed yet. Well, it's as I said, it's gonna be like more emotional, and we're gonna be four people on stage. So that's everything that I can say right now.
Mhm. So, um, eh, if you go to Liverpool, I know you can tell too much about your staging, but if you go to Liverpool, are you going to keep it keep it like in Supernovas or change it completely?
Oh, that's a good question. Depends on like what people think. I think so. If people enjoy it and think that it's good, obviously that made me like win. So probably keep pretty much like most of it, but maybe make it more like exaggerate the stage more and the clothes and everything. But if it works out, then probably gonna keep it as much as I can.
Okay,
Mhm.
Unai.
So if we talk about Eurovision, what artist that hasn't gone for Latvia to represent Latvia do you want to see maybe trying for it apart of you as well? Apart from you, yeah.
A part of you and the participants of this year
Yeah.
who Latvian artists maybe is a friend who can be a very friend of you want to see trying to participate in Eurovision.
From the ones that have been in Latvia this year.
No, not necessary.
No,
Not
not
necessarily.
necessarily.
It can be a friend of yours or another
Like
musician
overall.
you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Like, I think uh, the song has to be good with the person. So it's like 50-50. Like the song
Mhm.
has to be good and the singer has to be good. So question, there's a lot of good singers in
Mhm.
Latvia. Um, I don't really know. I'm sorry. People that I like has already like everyone's like trying and doing their best, so that's a good thing. But we'll see this year how it goes.
Okay. Unai.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that if you could represent another country, maybe Sweden. We have talked that you are half Swedish. Would you want to try maybe
Mhm.
for the Melody Festival and not
Or
only for the
if you try
Supernova?
it.
The thing is, the difference between Latvia and the Sweden with the better chance for me to get to the semifinals, because there are like not more than 200 people that has sent their songs in, and I think if I'm not wrong, then there
Mhm.
are thousands of songs in Sweden. So it's like
Nearly
the
2,000,
competition
I
is
think.
there's more competition in Sweden because it's more. But I think it's like
Mhm.
I like Supernova, so this time I'm gonna try, but I'll never say never. You never know.
Maybe if you go to Melody Festival, you would get Latvia's 12 points.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
uh, Omar.
Just at least in Spain, we have the participants in Benidorm Fest. They talk to each other. Ross, do you talk with the other participants? What are the general feeling about being of the Supernova this year?
You,
Yeah. Yeah. Usually we all have, before the shows, we all have like photos and like stuff together. This year we haven't had the chance to meet yet, but I know like half the participants this year, so I know them. I really look forward to the semifinals so we can talk and meet and also see what the other participants will have like clothes and what their
See
performances
for
will be
seventh
like.
time, see
But
for
yeah,
seventh time to
as I
Marcos
said, I
Riva.
know them.
Okay.
Yeah. He's such a
Greetings
nice
from
guy.
Marcus, of
Yeah.
course. He's not a bad guy. It's just they keep pushing to trying. Okay, next is Sunai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Never
going to
give up. That's
I'm going to bring the question again. Have you thought about what movie or series could your song of this year be in, for example?
yeah, that's a hard one. Uh, it has to be some like romantic. I don't know. Maybe you have suggestions.
I
The
think
Notebook, for example.
The
in
Notebook, yeah.
genre. What? Sorry, Unai?
The
The
Notebook, yeah,
Notebook,
yeah.
The
the one
Notebook.
with Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling,
Yeah, yeah.
for example.
Her,
Um,
yes.
um, if beaten down has to be a color, which color would it be?
Um, like dark blue
Mm,
because like it's blue is I think like a pretty powerful color. It's more than red, for example, and like it brings some kind of hope. So I think dark
sounds
blue is a good color.
dark.
Okay,
Sounds good.
well, thank you, Katrine, for being with us. But before you leave, uh, we w- uh, we wanna
Thank you
we
so
wanted to
much.
send you we wanted we want you to say something to your fans, to the people who is watching this interview. To
Last question for
Mhm.
Okay, Omar, do you have a question?
my last question is: besides that you can that everything that can happen in Supernova, do you have any plans for the future? Any album or gigs for to Latvia or even Europe?
Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Like my future goal is to also sing in other countries, not only in
Mhm.
Latvia, and of course make more songs. Start with maybe an EP with like 5 or 6 songs, um, and yeah, just continuing to sing and
Mhm.
That's nice,
write
Katrine. That's
music. So
nice.
yeah.
So maybe you can say something to your fans, to the people is watching this video. So is your moment.
Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope that you'll be watching and voting for my song if you like it. And thank you all for the likes and support and the comments, and I really enjoy it. And I'll hope you feel the emotions that I'll have on stage as well. And thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy.
Well, I'm going to switch to Spanish to finish the interview. Okay, so muchas gracias, Catrín, por haber venido. Y bueno, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Vamos a entrevistar a más participantes del Supernova. Próximamente, cuando salga este vídeo, estaremos entrevistando a Patricia. Así que bueno, nos vemos y chao.
So
Psycho.